Hey everyone. So a request was along with is learning to trust that support comes. So when we start to set boundaries with ourselves, it can feel really shaky. It can feel really challenging because it's something we're not used to. That can be a whole course in itself is boundary setting. But trusting that, like, this person isn't my source, whatever it is, my source for love, my source for money, my source for health, anything. Learning to trust that whatever you believe is a power greater than yourself, your truest self, your highest self can be there to support you. I'm not here to tell anyone what to believe, but I think most of us can believe that there's a wiser part of ourselves, maybe, the authentic self. So trusting that as we start to take a stand for ourselves, as we start to, speak our truth, even if our voice shakes, that trust that support will come to us. Because often, I've done this myself, we get held hostage out of the fear that this person is my source for whatever it is, love, money, my health, whatever you want to call it. And that is a process. That is such a process and such a practice to start to break free from that paradigm shift, because it's also a process that's supported by the culture that we live in. That will it teaches us codependency, teaches us that, if it's going to be, it's up to me, teaches us that to push the ego's agenda. That's the culture we live in, is very fear-based. And again, I've said this so many times, even in the personal development world, whatever it is, it's very much ego-based. So you'll hear all these pithy quotes about, you got to make it happen, stand strong. I love, it's my all-time favorite, put your big girl or your big boy pants on. And all of that. Hey, Carmen. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Marcia. Yeah, so all those pithy things. But if we start to break free of that and realize that's cultural programming, it feels like the truth. And especially when, it's being put out there in so many different worlds, the new thought world, the law of attraction world, whatever you want to call it, the science of mind. I will tell you, I've said this all the time, I still believe thoughts are things. I still believe that thoughts carry energy, and yet I still believe we come in with a certain contract that we've signed up for our evolution. So if things aren't working out the way that we think they should, there's a reason for that. And that can feel very scary right out of the gate, but there's a reason that something's not coming into being. It's not because I'm wrong. It's not because I'm bad. It's not because I'm stupid. It's not because I'm not aligned right. It's because there's something greater here that is evolving for the evolution of my soul. That's my belief. So thinking of this, trusting, as you let go of one thing, to go, oh my God, can I trust that support is going to really come to me? So let's tap. Karate chop. Even though I want to trust, I want to trust that support is coming, but I don't. I choose to acknowledge I feel this way now. Even though I may need to let go of something or someone, and I want to trust. I want to trust that I'm supported in this. But I don't yet. I choose to honor these feelings now. Even though I want to trust that I'm supported, I just don't yet. And what if that's totally okay? What if I can learn to trust over time? Go to the eyebrow. I'm like a professional doubter. I don't trust that support is here for me. I want to trust that it is, but I have a ton of evidence to tell me otherwise. And what if the first thing here is to make it okay that I'm not trusting? It's a practice to learn to trust. Especially when I've lived a life of not trusting. I didn't learn to trust, oh, I'm supported. Everything's always working out for me. So I might hear optimistic thoughts like that. Pithy quotes that say, everything's always working out for me. But they don't feel true. And instead of judging myself because they don't feel true, what if I can realize this is just letting me know this is where I'm at. I just don't trust right now. I may want to, but I don't. And what if by meeting myself where I'm at, honoring this part of me that doesn't trust at all, I can learn to trust over time. And I'll start to notice that things are changing for me. Because I notice I'm a little less doubtful. And then maybe a little less doubtful. And then a little less doubtful. And all of a sudden I start to notice I'm kind of trusting. I have these moments of knowing that things are going to be okay. Those winks are breadcrumbs. In feelings of knowingness that support is here for me. And I'm going to be okay. And take a breath. And if you found that helpful, tap on it as many times as you need to. And then I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 10. All right, everyone. Marcia, Carmen, Lauren, that's who I could tell is here live. Nice to see you all. And see you back here next time. Bye-bye.